Hello colleagues, my name is Bob King. I'm Prospect's National Secretary for Defence. Just wanted to bring you a brief update following conversations between your branch representatives and AWE at ACAS last Friday, and also advise you of what next steps are. You'll recall that two of the key sticking points in relation to this was A, AWE's refusal to negotiate on pay, and secondly their refusal, along with the MOD's refusal, to give us information that we needed for those negotiations. Just to remind you, the two pieces of information are what AWE asked the MOD for in terms of a pay offer for you, and what the MOD's response was. When we wrote to the MOD, they declined on what they said were commercial reasons, but commercial reasons apply, according to the Information Commissioner's Office, only to organisations that are required to make a profit or would make a profit in the private sector. That doesn't apply to the MOD, nor does it apply to AWE, so those reasons for declining the information are spurious. Our appeal now sits with the Information Commissioner's Office, and we're hopeful that the legislation will be applied correctly. It's also not unreasonable for us to ask for that information in the general terms of negotiation, and in fact trade union legislation allows us to ask for and be provided with all information we need for negotiations. We're unclear as to why AWE won't give us that information, but again I remain hopeful the appeal will be successful and that the law will be applied. The second issue is that of no negotiations around the pay offer. The offer of 6% on pay and 6% on allowances is considerably below inflation at the time of the claim. It's also considerably below offers, if you look at consistency, in the rest of the sector across defence, and more importantly across AWE's competitors for skills. Skills has been a massively important issue across the industry, and those of you who follow the work of the Nuclear Skills Council under Sir Simon Bolam will recognise the fact that AWE must compete in the market in order to maintain its skills share. That's a huge concern for us. It should be a huge concern for AWE. In terms of the action, your support so far has been magnificent, and I say at each of these meetings how proud I am to represent our members at AWE who are fighting for fair pay for them and their colleagues. Your support will be needed in the future. We don't see this being resolved in the short term because of AWE's attitude towards negotiations. So I again say, please look after each other, follow the instructions of your branch. We will remain legal and compliant with the law, but this is a struggle that we must win in terms of securing better pay for you. Thanks very much for that support, as I say, and I look forward to meeting you all again in the near future. Take care.